There's so much richness in this gospel, and certainly in the first reading with Jonah. There's so much that could be pulled out in terms of, the greatest commandments: love the Lord your God with all your heart, your being, your strength, your mind, and your neighbor as yourself, and then the whole story of the Good Samaritan. But what struck me as I was praying through this was actually this scholar of the law and his attitude in going to Jesus. First it says that he stood up to test Jesus. And then later it says, because he wished to justify himself. Coming to God with this pride, this arrogance, to test Jesus. And Jesus, in his humility, allowed himself to be tested. But we look and we say, how do we approach God? Are we trying to justify ourselves before the God of the universe? I hate to tell you, there ain't no justification for us. Only by what Jesus has done can we be justified. Can we be made in right relationship with Almighty God? By our own work, by our own merits, we can't. And when we come before God with pride, saying, you better show me. You better reveal this to me. I want to see that you're real and you're good. We come with this pride, and sometimes the Lord allows it, but we have to look and say, what in our hearts needs to be humbled? Instead of coming to the Lord with this arrogance, we should come to Him with open arms and saying, I am such a broken sinner. I know you are good, and I may not understand your ways. I may not understand why things happen. Let's be honest. There are a lot of things in this world that happen that we just don't understand, and we probably won't understand this side of the grave. But to come before Him and say, Lord, I know you love me, and I am a wretched sinner, but you love me so much, you make me right with you. Because you came and you died on the cross. Because you rose to new life. Let us ask our God that He remove that pride from our hearts. Anything that would go to Him saying, why, oh God? No, it doesn't mean we can't go to God saying, why did this happen? But it's the, why, oh God, as we shake our fist. Like Jonah, right, running away from God saying, I'm not doing what He told me to do. Let us come before God with humility, asking, Lord, I can't justify myself. You justify me. Help me to know and to trust your love.